What is up, guys, and welcome back to Lee's Automotive. Today we are actually going to be replacing a O-ring on a 2010 Accord. This is with the 2.4 liter. The O-ring in question is for the high pressure power steering line. There is a technical service bulletin, which I will be showing you here in just a second, that addresses a whine on cold starts and also loss of fluid. Basically what happens is the factory black O-ring that's in here, basically it hards up over time and sucks air into the power steering system, which indeed causes your whine. The fix is a orange O-ring that's a bit thicker that Honda actually provides at the dealerships. You can go, it's like $1.45 or so. You can go pick that up in a bottle of power steering fluid. This repair should not take you no more than 20 minutes. You want to do this preferably on a cold engine, but this engine is actually hot because this is the vehicle that I'm using now to go get parts and stuff. So, content a little bit different. I usually work on, my Explorer that you see on the channel, but today we're going to be working on this. Let me get that service bulletin so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the service bulletin. It is 07-086. This says it's from 2003 to 2008 Accord V6s. And also the 09 Accord V6. This is also applicable for any Accord with the 2.4 liter or the 3.5 liter V6. Basically, the part number for the O-ring is right here. It tells you that it is if I can get it to focus, 91345-RDA-A01. Basically, you're going to need this part right here and one bottle of power steering fluid if yours is low. Again, I would get it anyway. And this is the bulletin. Somewhere right here is the actual O-ring that I got from the dealership. And this is the total parts price for the fluid and the O-ring itself. It came out to $8.13. So the O-ring is $1.33 and the fluid is $6.13. That price will vary depending on your location and where you're at, what state you're in, of course, because of sales tax and stuff. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to replace this. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is get a 3/8 ratchet with a short extension and a 10mm socket. And you want to remove this 10mm bolt right here. It's fairly easy to remove. Now, don't lose the bolt. And also, if you're doing this on a hot engine, be prepared for a little bit of fluid to spill out because it's probably going to be under a bit of pressure. The bolt will be hot if your engine is hot. So what you're going to want to do is gently wiggle this off. And you will lose a bit of fluid. That's normal. And what you're looking for is in here. Don't do this with your hands if you don't have to. There's a black O-ring. This is the recalled O-ring that affects all of these Accords. I think it's the CR-V, the Civic, the Ridgeline. Anything with this power steering pump is affected by this issue. So what you're going to want to do is take your O-ring, your old O-ring, and dispose of it. Then, sorry about that, I had to pause for a second. You're going to want to get your new orange O-ring, and you're going to want to rub a little bit of power steering fluid on this O-ring. And you're going to want to come here. You see where, well, it's actually pretty hot to touch. On this one, there's a lip. It's actually burning me to touch. There's a lip on here. What you want to do is take your orange O-ring, try not to burn yourself. Preferably, I would do this on a cold engine, not a hot engine. But you're going to want to probably use two hands. I'm doing this so I can film and show you guys what to do. But you're going to want to get this O-ring on here. Let me pause and get it on. Alright, so I got the O-ring on here. Right there it is. Now what you're going to want to do is push this gently, like side to side, until it fully seats on. And then you're going to want to get your 8mm bolt. And you're going to want to torque this down to basically hand tight, and then about a quarter turn after that. Not too far. I will show you exactly how far you should turn after this, so you do not break the bolts off. in the pump. Sorry for the shaky camera. Basically, you're going to tighten it, and then you're going to go about that much right there. Now, another thing you're going to want to check while you're doing this, you're going to lose fluid, of course. When you pull this off, you're going to lose fluid. Look at your reservoir. It's hard to show you here, but it's at the lower level. You want to fill it to this upper level right here with Honda Genuine Power Steering Fluid. Do not use aftermarket power steering fluid. It can damage some things in the power steering pumps. It can also damage the rack, so I'd recommend using the Honda fluid only. And here is the Honda Genuine Power Steering Fluid. This is what you get from a dealer. It's a 12-ounce bottle. This should be enough to do quite a few repairs. You should only need a few drops of this, not much. I'm going to show y'all how to do this. Or actually, no, I'm going to pause because I don't want to pour this all over this paint and ruin this vehicle's paint or the seals on the hood trim right here. So let me pause and I'll fill this up and I'll show you where it should be at. Alright, so once you have put your power steering fluid in, you want to shake it and make sure it's at the upper level, which it is. And then you want to take your cap and just push it back down. Now, after you've made sure that all of your stuff is tight and you've added your power steering fluid, you want to go over to the vehicle and what you want to do is you want to start it up. Once it's started up, take your steering wheel, turn it lock to lock, and then back to lock on this side. And then you want to straighten your wheels like this and let it run for a good 30 seconds or so. And then you want to take it for a quick test drive, basically to make sure there's no air in the power steering system and you've bled everything out. Do a few turns. Maybe if you have like a parking lot, don't do donuts or anything. You didn't get a ticket or anything, but you can do like figure eights. Basically do on like a slow circle, do figure eights in the parking lot to make sure all the air is bled out of your power steering rack. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys found this educational and helpful. I will post the links to the O-ring and the power steering fluid in the description box down below. I hope you guys have a safe and blessed evening. Thank you for watching Lee's Automotive. My name is Randy. I will talk to you guys later. God bless and stay safe.